Hello, everyone. It's been a little while. I wanted to share a message with you today because I just finished a session and it was a difficult one. And one of the reasons why it was difficult is because the individual that I was working with is struggling with taking things personally. And it just made me think about these three rules for living that I do my very best to live by and that I also share with the patients that I work with. And they are easy. The first one, well, they're easy to share with you. They're not always easy to do. But the first one is a very common one, and that is what we know as our golden rule, and that is we should always treat others as we wish to be treated. The second one is we should never make assumptions. And the third one is we should never take anything personal. Now, treating people the way we want to be treated, that's a given, right? It's just a very kind thing to do, and it's a way to ensure that kindness is spread throughout the world, because the majority of the time we want to be treated with kindness. So if we treat others with kindness, it's always beneficial. You reap what you sow. But the second one, never making assumptions about things, that can be a little bit more difficult because we tend to hear things or see things and then we create these stories in our mind. And when we create stories in our mind, that can be very dangerous because we are filling in the missing pieces. Missing pieces should be filled in by the individual that is in question, not by ourselves, because our mind is really creative and it can lead us in all different types of directions. And most of the time when we allow our mind to flow in that manner, it doesn't lead us in the right direction. So instead of making assumptions, if you actually have a question about something, don't create the story, ask the question. The third one is not taking anything personally, and that's a really big one. And it's important because 99.9% of the time when someone is doing something or they say something to you, it is not about you. It is a projection of their own insecurity. It is a projection of their own hurt, their own pain. When we say hurt people, we say that for a reason, because it's true. Hurt people do hurt people. Hurt people have this way of not wanting to be the only one that's suffering and in pain. So they want to project that pain and suffering onto others so that they can hurt. And that way they don't feel as alone. Now, sometimes this is done very intentionally, and sometimes it is not. Sometimes it's done on a subconscious level. But regardless of that, that is something that individual has to work with and work on rather. But you get to decide if you're going to accept it as your own pain. You get to decide if it's something that you're going to accept as, I've done this and I deserve to feel this way. It is your choice. No one can make you do anything and no one can make you feel any type of way. You have to choose to do the thing. You have to choose to feel that way. Don't underestimate the power that you have. You are very powerful, and your power is demonstrated through the decisions that you make each and every day. Every decision that you make is a demonstration of the power that you have. So you choose to feel the way that you feel. You choose to say the things that you say. You choose to do the things that you do. No one can make you do anything. Remember how powerful you are. So again, we're going to treat others the way we want to be treated. We're not going to make any assumptions, and we're not going to take anything personal. We're going to allow people to own and be accountable for the things that they do and say. We're not going to carry it as our own. We're going to allow people to carry their own pain. We can help them through it, but it doesn't mean that we have to carry it for them. And if we can abide by those three rules, life can be wonderful. Is it easy? No, it's always easier said than done. But is it worthwhile? Yes, it is worth you working towards doing it, practicing it, implementing them into your life. Practice those three rules and let me know how it goes for you. Have a wonderful day.